Testing, testing, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? Kayla Polo P9. I have no idea what that means. Grimbler, Grimbler. Ho, 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 hi. Maximus 628. Hello, Maximus. Jared J. Becker. Hi. Connor P. Gaming. I remember you. How are you? David Fair. Hi, Caleb. Hello, David. How is everyone? I just got a wild hair up my ass and decided I want to go live. I finally got a chance to sit down, as I frequently do, and watch my old, hello, Karen, and watch some of my old podcasts. And actually, I just watched the one that I did, I don't know, 2 or 3 days ago. And I didn't realize my little background noise was so loud. Is it too loud for y'all? Clarissa Hendershot, hello. Hello, Jen Jackson. Happy New Year's to you and your beautiful family. Well, Happy New Year to you. Angela Copeland, hello, Angela. Cat Watch 69. This is not supposed to be happening. I got Bluetooth. Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Turn off the Bluetooth. All right, great. All right, cool. This call. I'm not talking to you. No idea who you are. Whoopsie. Talking to y'all, didn't hear me. I don't even know if y'all could hear me. I'm not used to having to hold this. Brother John Wayne Causey. Happy New Year, Caleb. Happy New Year to you. Kids are doing great. Patrick Macias. Hello, Caleb. My name is Patrick, and I'm here to support you. I have a cousin that is serving in the Air Force and plans to fly jets in the Air Force. Well, thanks. Thanks for supporting me. I do appreciate it, Patrick. The Dust Queen. Happy New Year. Connor B. Gaming. How was your New Year's Eve? It was great. I fell asleep, Connor, at 9 o'clock p.m. because I'm old and I've got the gray hair to prove it. Hello, Wicca. Wicca is one of my Whomping Willows. She's one of the moderators. She's the one that every time someone asks how the kids, she's going to say, kids are doing great. And I said, just don't talk about it. Samantha Lehman. Hi, Caleb. I'm doing well. Sam Weaver. Happy New Year. I fell asleep at 9 o'clock because I'm old and I've got a job now. Now that I can get a job without getting I almost said the R word, by the family court, I can actually make some money that it doesn't all get stolen. And I work about 84 to 90 hours a week. And in between, and I do that for 14 days in a row, and then I get off for a week. It's a little different. I've never done shift work before, and it's taking some getting used to, but it pays really well. Got excellent benefits. I'm fully covered on every kind of coverage you can imagine. I get to get my back fixed. I get to get my teeth fixed. I get to get my eyes fixed, and it's just so exciting. So I fell asleep at 9 because I wake up about between 2 and 3 a.m. and I go to the gym so I can get ripped and sweet and jacked. Because last year I made a New Year's resolution to get jacked, and I fulfilled it, as you can all plainly see with my sexy physique. I know that drives some people crazy enough. They think he's such an arrogant ass, and I'm really not. It's just I like to the people that it would piss off that I talk like that. It's just me being ornery. But anyway, fell asleep at 9, woke up this morning. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, hit the gym. I was the very, very first person at the gym. I was the only sack of monkey excrement that was crazy enough to drive to the snow to get there. It was a really warm snow. It was only like 32 degrees. It really wasn't bad. Weirdly enough, the wind wouldn't blow. It was nice. And it snowed the whole time. But then by about 10 o'clock, it all blown over. But tonight it's supposed to be a hell of a lot of snow. Like it's probably starting right now. Let me look. Not yet, but it's coming. We're supposed to get, I don't know, a lot of inches. Oh, Jen Jackson, that's great. Just want to ask, his children are beautiful, and I know he has struggled, and applaud the way he stuck up for his cheerings. I would do the same if I was in his shoes. Thank you very much, Jen. Again, I just just can't talk about personal stuff with the kids, how they are now, other than to say they're great. Sam Weaver done Somewhere I Live. It snows a lot in Wyoming. A lot. I mean, when I was a kid, God dang, I would have loved this. I love it now. It's fun. We're supposed to get a whole bunch of snow tonight. And as sore as I anticipate my legs being, because today was leg day, I do not particularly like leg day, but I never miss leg day intentionally. Occasionally, I can't go like in the morning. It's supposed to be loads and loads of snow here. Y'all like my little Harry Potter? Where's it? There. That's my entire book collection. Oh, I just finished Order of the Phoenix today. Harry finally got some relief. The whole crew, the actual order themselves showed up there at King's Cross Station and greeted Mr. Dursley and his little skinny obnoxious wife, and basically threatened him. It was so funny to me the way Moody threatened him. Are you threatening me, sir? Well, yes, I actually am. What you gonna do about it? And they just threatened him. They basically said you're going to be nice to Harry, or else you're going to face us. And do you really think you can take us on? And it just made me feel just all warm and fuzzy. It was just a great start to the new year to finally finish. I've been reading that book off and on probably a year now. That's the 5th book. There's 7 books total. I've got 2 left. I've got the Half-Blood Prince left to go, and I've got the final one, Deathly Hallows. Looking forward to it. Hopefully it doesn't take that long this time to finish those up. So, Jen Jackson, have you seen the movies? Well, of course, yes. Love Harry Potter. Big, gigantic Harry Potter fan. Books are always better than the movies. I don't read as many books as I probably should, but the movies for Harry Potter are definitely in their own right very, very well done. And they tell a good story. It's in obviously the lights and the acting and the visual effects are just absolutely amazing. Did y'all know that the guy who did the sound or the music for Harry Potter was John Williams? Like John Williams, the guy that did Star Wars and Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones, and I want to say E.T. And he did a bunch, like big theme songs that we all know. Oh, crud. I forgot. I got distracted, y'all. And here I'm getting distracted again. Let me know in the comment section real quick. Is this too loud? The background music? That's what I was talking about earlier, and I got distracted again. John Williams did Home Alone 2. I think he did, yeah. Yeah, you will have to read The Cursed Child after you finish the Harry Potter books. I've heard that. Did J.K. Rowling, is that her book as well? Love Chronicles of Narnia movie, Brother Drama. I think I saw those a long time ago. He also did Jurassic Park. I think he's pretty much anything Steven Spielberg ever struck gold with. John Williams did all of it. But then again, Star Wars was not Spielberg. I don't think that was Star Wars. People were laughing at me. I can't remember his name. Doesn't matter. I wasn't a big Star Wars fan anyways. Thank you so much. Tell me real quick, is this noise? I'm going to turn it up. Is that noise too loud? I think that's where I had it. No, it's perfect. Thank you, Clarissa. Who's your favorite character? Ooh, I assume you mean in Harry Potter. That's a good question. I don't know. I really don't know. I've got a favorite character to hate. And her name is Professor Umbridge. Not at all, not to me. Okay, good, thanks. Okay, all right. Well, if y'all are fine with it, to me, when I went back and watched 2 or 3 days ago's podcast, it seemed just a little bit loud. But I could hear. My voice came through, so I don't guess it's that bad. How's Caleb after everything? Caleb is amazing. I am Caleb. I assume you mean Parker. Parker's amazing. Blaine is amazing. London's amazing. Hayden's amazing. They're doing great. We all hate Umbridge. Yeah, well, I guess that's an easy one. But favorite character. Harry's an interesting kid. He's very brave. Sirius is a neat guy. When he died, that really sucked. Lupin's a neat guy. I like him. I actually like Professor Snape. Everybody. Why is Umbridge worse than Voldemort? Voldemort, he's so hated, he's almost lovable because he's a Slytherin. There's a lot of people, they love Voldemort. Slytherins all love him. But, he's an ass. He's a dick. But, I don't know. There's just something about Umbridge. She's just cruel. Hello, Dannon. So glad you're here. Yeah, let's see. Yes, broke my heart when you passed. I see you meant serious. Yeah, it sucked. And when Dobby died, Dobby, he's so... he can't say he's stupid. He is, but he's lovable. He's got an absolute heart of gold. He's just really annoying. And Dobby died. The ugly tears were coming out. Michael Holder. How am I a troll? I asked a question. Nobody's a troll. I got my own money. I'm playing with you old people. Oh, I guess I missed something. Where are the kids? They're home somewhere, I guess. I don't know. They're all grown. Barry, how's my New Year's? It's fabulous. It's already started out. I started out at the gym. My grandfather, Papa Cletus, yes, that is his real name. He died on August 24th, 1994. I was a senior in high school. I was 17. He used to tell me, and my dad would tell me he'd remind me, but he was always self-employed and as a mechanic, just like I am, just like my dad, and just like his father before him. He said, Caleb, I've noticed if I work on New Year's Day, I've always had work the rest of the year. And I know that's superstition. Maybe there's something to it. I really don't know, but it's always been generally that way with me. If I worked on New Year's Day, I had worked for the rest of the year. So I took that to the next level because that's how I am. And I worked out on New Year's Day. The very first person in the gym, the only person in the gym, 3:34, whatever time I got there. I even got my laundry done from the time I woke up this morning, got the laundry, went to the gym, got back, finished the laundry, got to work, did my 12 and a half hours, and now I'm doing this. It's almost like I'm a superhero. I graduated 1994 too. Wow. Actually, I graduated 95. It was August the 29th. I just started my senior year. But yeah, we're about the same age. Miss G.R.E. Green. Snape is such a good character. The voice, the dramatics. He's just a solid and fun character in the movies. I don't know why I always forget this. There, Miss Green. Snape is such a good character. The voice is dramatic. He's just a solid and fun character in the movies, at least. Yeah, he played the part, and I have to admit, I hated him just like everybody else. He was such an asshole. But then at the end, when he was still in love with Lily, wow. Always. What a complete thought, a complete sentence in one word. When Dumbledore asked him, you still care about her after all these years? Stone cold face. Always. He loved her so much, he'd even play like he'd pretend to hate Harry just to protect him because he was her child and not even his. And some might say it's kind of simpy, but I don't think so. It's different. Yeah, he's not a simp. One more question. I think that Hogwarts house. I gotta forget. I keep forgetting to do that because when I read it over here, it keeps jumping, and I do like put it over here. It'll pause for me so I can read it. Samantha Lehman. One more question. I think. What Hogwarts house would you say you fit in? I am most definitely a Gryffindor. Sade laugh at me. Oh, y'all hang on just 1 second. That's Parker. I gotta hang on a second. I'm on my podcast, but I'm only gonna. If give me about, I'm gonna go about an hour, so I've been on about 20 minutes. Give me about 40 minutes, something like that. How about? Y'all want to know how Parker's doing? He's doing well. He calls me in the middle of a podcast. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Sade, my person. I'm just going to leave it at that because I don't want to get any drama started. She's the one who got me into Harry Potter, and she's my best friend. And she gave me a quiz one time, one of those, which house do you fall into? And I know I was a drinker back then. I'm pretty sure I was drunk. And at first, on that first quiz, I was a Hufflepuff. And I got to read going over the answers, like, there is no way I'm a Hufflepuff. And so I've taken 2 or 3 since then, and I'm most definitely I'm a Gryffindor. Oh man, hang on. I'll be 42 in 5 months on Sunday, May 14th, falls on Saturday this year. Oh, okay. I thought months. I was thinking sobriety. Patrick Macias, what did you think when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock? That was crazy. I heard that people won't support him anymore. I don't know if he's still acting anymore. Will Smith, bless his heart. He's a neat guy. He's a talented guy. He's a smart, very intelligent person. He has got the worst hang up on a fucking woman I've ever seen in my life. That woman bites his head off and shits down his throat, and he asks for more. And he was entirely out of line on that with Chris Rock, but he apologized for it. He owned it. So that's what I mean. I like Will Smith. I've always liked Will Smith. I mean, he made a mistake. Jesus Christ, I've made mistakes. And he apologized for it. He owned it. And good for him. Well done. Now, Will, if you will just learn, it's going to be okay if you let that crazy woman go out of your life forever. You'll be fine. I'm living proof. See? Look, Ma, no hands. I got big jacked muscles. I'm almost as jacked as Will Smith was in his prime in his movies. Okay, there's Miss Dannon. I took the quiz. I'm a Hufflepuff. Oh, Dannon, if you are a Hufflepuff, and I know lots of Hufflepuff people, it's just a joke. It is. I mean, it's the closest I can come to relating to what it's like to be a sports fan, because I don't know what it's like. I see how people get, like, Dallas Cowboys, the Houston, whatever they are, whatever your favorite sports ball team is. I see it's just friendly. I mean, everyone talks shit, screw the Detroit Lions or the Dallas Cowgirls, or they call them the Cowgirls. It's just shit talking when I talk about Hufflepuff, because they're a bunch of pansies. It's just a joke. Slytherins are a bunch of deceptive pricks. Yet some of my absolute best friend in the whole world, Sade's Slytherin, and it's just a joke. Oh, I'm gonna put that up. Kitty's Kingdom said, "I'm so cool." And you know what else? I can prove though I'm not cool. Kitty's Kingdom. I'm a grammar Nazi, and it's your YOU''RE. I'm gonna get some shit for that. Just kidding. But it really is. That's grammatically correct. A Walmart sign, Gamers Paradise 963. Show me your ketchup bottle. Is that a euphemism for something I probably don't want to talk about on here? Samantha Lehman, love your PFP Dannon. What is PFP? I mean, golly, I do feel old. I don't know what people are talking about half the time. What is a PFP? What's a POV? I mean, everyone talks about POV. I never remember hearing POV when I was a kid or even a young man, but now it's everywhere. Like even in my work, they talk about the POV gate. What, point of view? Point of victory? Punch out of Vixen? I don't know what it means. I'm so glad Parker went to stay with you. All he did for, I assume you're talking about the Parker movie. He stayed for about 2 months and he got taken back. If you're new, and by the way, thank you, newbies. Oh, dead Kim. Newbies, my channel is absolutely on fire right now. Thanks to so many of you. A lot of people, most people, almost everybody comes to my channel first through the Parker movie. If that's all you've seen, that is just the tip of the proverbial iceberg. 2 months after that, 2.5 months, Parker was ripped away from me and sent back to live with his mother via that crooked asshole Judge Den Whalen. And a video on here is the second most popular video on my channel called Parker versus the Man. If you've not seen it, please go watch it and grab a tissue, preferably a box of tissue, because you're probably, if you had sympathy for Parker in the Parker movie, you're going to bawl your eyes out, kind of like when Dobby died. It was the worst day of my life that I caught on camera with my own damn phone. Nope, I need ketchup from the fridge. I don't know what to tell you, man. Samantha Lehman, it's profile picture. PFP profile picture. Of course, why wouldn't it be PP? But okay. 42 America. Hey, question. What is your personal opinion on the Genzi kids acting very hostile because in Laramie, let's just say they're not nice? Oh, you must be a Wyoming local because I haven't a clue what the Genzi kids are. Why would they be hostile in Laramie? I'm sorry. I don't know who that is. I don't know. Maybe I should. I'll look it up, but I don't know what that is. Jen Jackson, just support him and the fam. I'm not sure. Yep. Damn right, Wicca. If you haven't seen Harry Potter by now, then that's just tough crap. First movie came out, I think in 2001, like right after 9/11. I didn't even see it. I didn't even see the Harry Potter movies until like 4 years ago. I did read the first 2 books before I saw the movies, and then I got really impatient because I'd read a book. The first 2 or 3 books are short and or relatively short. And I read a book, watched a movie, boom. And I got impatient and I just had to watch the whole damn thing. Saya Diakite, I'm sure I butchered your name. I'm sorry. $2 since I turned 46 today. I think I'm close to you. Yeah, I'm 45. Oh, happy birthday to you, Saya. And yeah, I turned 46 in April. So yeah, April this year. So like 3.5 months from now. Rutro, don't look it up. Oh, well, now I'm definitely going to look it up. Especially, that's the cool thing I like about this new software I've got, because I can go back and watch and take screenshots. I'm going to go look it up. I have to. Robert McNulty sent a big black square. I don't even know how you did that. After 2001, I saw it in theaters. Oh yeah, 01, maybe 02. Books came out in like, the first book came out in like 92 97 or 98. Lauren Kim, love Harry Potter. It is absolutely timeless. It is, in my opinion, but just about the most perfect story ever conjured up. I love puns too. Jen Jackson, Parker is amazing, and I'm so sorry for your past. He's an adult now and can choose where he is. Thanks for bringing awareness, Jen Jackson. You're so welcome, and thank you very much for the compliment. Yeah, he is. He's an amazing kid. He really is. He's an amazing young man. He's gone through a lot of bullshit, and the thing is, though, part of the reason I keep doing this, yes, I love the money that YouTube brings to try to recoup what was stolen from me from the family courts. I always got to get that jab in there. But part of the reason I keep doing this is because, Jen, what happened to us is not unique. It is not rare. In fact, it is the norm. What is rare is that I happen to be diligent enough and talented enough to catch so much of it on camera and document it, and to hell with the consequences. That's what I thought. Wound up doing 60 days in jail, lost my house, lost my home, lost my ass, lost my bank account, lost my kids. I lost everything. But looking back, it was worth it because almost nothing's changed. There are still, obviously, my channel's blowing up again. And people are just constantly saying, you know what? That happened to me too. Me too. Mr. Leverett, that happened to me too. So that's why I keep it up. I like being a voice for the voiceless, because before the Parker movie happened, I got screwed so many times. I mean, good grief. I think I was sued at least 3 times, I want to say, before that. I mean, and nobody cared. Nobody gave a crap. But I finally got some damn attention whenever my video started going viral, saying, hey, this is wrong. This happened to us. And anyways, I'm getting a little off topic. Lauren Kim, you're very punny. That seemed funny. LOL. Yes, I agree. Harry Potter is timeless. It absolutely is. Lisa Yarborough. Hey, Caleb, I absolutely love the father you are. Keep up the excellent work. And as far as the haters go, stay in your lane. That's right, haters. Fuck the haters. I like giving them shit. Jesse Tankersley. What has happened to your ex? I do not know. And even if I did, I could not talk about it, because that is called gossip. And I know that's a lot of what a lot of people want to know, but it is, in my opinion, highly inappropriate for me to, even if I did know, to tell it, because A, that's my kid's mother, and B, she's no threat to me anymore. She's can't take away my kids, can't sue me anymore for anything seriously. So if I ever get sued again, if she ever sues me again, then yeah, I bet your ass I'll state the facts of what's happening. But yes, thank you, Wicca. 7 days to die, Arizona veteran. If anything, that video of Parker standing up for his rights is modern day education to show the world what humanity is capable of at certain stages in life. Hear, hear. Yes, sir. I happen to wholeheartedly agree with you. 7 days to die, Arizona veteran. I happen to agree with you. It's, I'm still proud of that boy. I really am. Again, he went through a lot of bullshit, a lot of crap, and he dealt with it. And I mean, I'm not saying my kids' lives are perfect. I'm not saying they never made mistakes. Of course they made mistakes. I'm just not going to broadcast them. Yes, you're an amazing father, hands down. Y'all stop. Are making me blush. Gamers Paradise 963. Parker deserved to live with you. Your ex-wife was being fake in front of the cops. She kept on looking to see if the cops came. As soon as they came, she started ugly crying. Yep. I saw it all. Yeah. And yeah, went to jail. Yeah, I really did. And I'm not trying to hide it like the troll from, last podcast. Not trying to hide it. I really went to jail. And it really was written down COC, child support. And I really wasn't back then at the time, I really wasn't behind on child support. But I distinctly remember looking at that cop saying, he said, well, what the arresting cop was talking to his supervisor while I was handcuffed there. He said, what do we put on here? What, you got to check some kind of box on the intake. He said, well, I mean, just civil contempt. I mean, the only thing we've got is child support. And he goes, so I just put child support? And I was like, hello, or sorry, hello, the handcuff guy. I'm current on child support. And they said, dude, I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, we don't have anything else for what, we don't even know why you're here. I mean, we see, I know it's not for child support, but that's all we got. So in order to do the intake, they have to put down child support. And so they did. But yes, I did eventually get behind on child support. Here we go. Saya Kite, you inspire me. I have the same love for my kids too. That shouldn't be the way. I save their asses from something different, but I still protect them. It's a great pride to be a father. Hell yeah. Well done. Keep going. Do it some more. 42 America. Next time when you see Parker, tell him 42 said hi and good job for using his rights, standing up for his rights. I will. Thank you. Spitzer, the Transformers Prime fan. Excuse me. The Parker video is also a good example of how you can stand up to sociopath parents and people in general, particularly people in authority. Because I like to do this little quiz. What is authority and why does it exist? Authority is merely a perception. I mean, really? Yeah, okay, people say, but Caleb, you're silly. A judge has an oath and a badge, or a robe, and a cop has a badge, and that's authority. And it's just a badge. It's a judge is elected. It's simply because someone wrote down on a piece of paper that said this person should make the decisions. Well, what do the decisions maker do? They make decisions. Then you've got the policy enforcers. Well, the cops hire the people, the mayor, or whoever hires all the police and says, okay, these judges, these lawmakers made these orders, these decisions, and now y'all, since we pay you, cops, we give you the authority to enforce whatever it is, whether it's right or wrong. So anyway, that's my little exercise on what is authority. I don't get about child support is the wife can work like the husband, so why not have them do so? Yeah, that was my whole deal. But when I say I resented paying child support, what I mean is I resented being forced to give money to somebody else just for the privilege of me getting to see my own kids. I don't need someone paying me to raise my own fucking kids. I'll raise my kids. What I'm saying is don't steal money from one parent to give to another parent and call that good parenting, because it's not. When the children are with me, I'll pay for it. I'll raise them. I'll take care of them. I'll shut down my life and make sure they're taken care of. Excuse me, just one second. I'm just going to put the phone right there so I don't even see it ringing. Caleb, have you talked about Kanye West having to pay $200,000 a month in child support? Damn it, I forgot again. Yeah, I'm not a big Kanye fan. Never have been. I've known who the guy was since like the 90s or something, but I couldn't tell you one song of his. At the same time, the court's ordering him to pay that is not going to automatically, see, in some people's minds, Kanye, if he pays that to Kim, then okay, well, I may disagree with him some things, but as long as he pays his cheer and support, then he's a good dad. Whether or not he's a good dad, I have no clue any more than anybody else that just watches the headlines. But the metric that they've set forth on whether or not a man or woman occasionally, but usually the man, can pay the other spouse, the other parent, on time as a measure of whether or not the good parent. That's the bullshit. That's the pure bullshit that I've got a huge problem with. I'm not saying people can't voluntarily exchange funds. Well, Caleb, you can't say that because my ex-husband's an asshole, and we got 3 kids together, and he's a deadbeat. He would have never. Then why'd you spread your legs for him? Huh? How about a little bit of personal responsibility? Same thing goes for the men. She's such a bitch. I mean, people say, Caleb, you're one to talk. Why don't you take some personal responsibility? I have taken personal responsibility. I screwed up and made 4 beautiful children with a woman who I am obviously not compatible with. That was me. I screwed up. Does that mean I deserved all the crap that I was dealt? Does that mean every other man deserves? Does that mean every woman deserves to be treated just because she made a mistake? No, we all make mistakes, but the family court's just dolling up the money, forcing Kanye to, in that case, to pay $200,000 a month. Kim doesn't need that shit. It doesn't take $200,000 a month to raise kids, obviously. Good question. Oh my goodness, Jen Jackson just dollied up $20. Thank you for being an amazing dad. I wish I had a parent who stuck up for me the way you did with your own. You're an amazing father, hands down. I wish I had a parent like you growing up. Well, Jen Jackson, thank you very much. You're very kind. Thanks for the $20. I do appreciate it. I don't take compliments well, but thank you. I wish I did too. It's no big secret. My parents and we hadn't talked in the last 5 years until recently. I don't want to hash up a bunch of old stuff because my parents and I are just barely now starting to talk again. And it has been so wonderful talking to my mom and through her, Dad. He's made some mistakes too. I was real angry for a very long time. And then the last 5 years, I didn't talk to him and they didn't talk to me. We had a big falling out, but we're just starting to talk again. And, I'm starting to learn to be appreciative for the good things my dad did do. The job that I now currently have is part of the reason I've got such big hands and grease under my fingernails is because my dad taught me very, very, very well how to be an engine mechanic. And though he lacked in some other areas that I don't even want to go into it anymore because I'm excited about the potential of working things out with my dad. I really am. I miss him. I do love my dad. I went through a real hard time because he was just absent a lot. And I always had this deep, deep longing. Him and my mom are still married, but he worked all the time. And I guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree sometimes. I've worked sometimes too much. Different points in my life, I've worked different amounts. But anyway, Jen, you're very kind. Thank you very much. Thanks for the $20. Yeah, thanks. Oh, here's another one. Oh, the same person. I don't wish I knew how to say your name. Sia Diakite. I would be a amazing moderator like Wicca if you like me. I'm a trustful person. Maybe so. Wicca was around for a long time before I made her. Same with Dannon. She's another one of my. Miss Mary is another one. Dwayne, DSD is another one of my moderators. I know these people, and I've known them a long time. Sia, you may be the most amazing person, and stick around a while. And if I I haven't been doing these a lot lately, anyways, and I don't even know if I'm going to keep doing them, but I like doing them. I just don't want to make promises I can't keep. But either way, thanks for the $5. I'll keep that into consideration. Hang on, Skylar Myers, you're amazing. Always here for you, but may I ask who Wicca Rose is? Wicca Rose is she's somebody, I don't even know her personally. Like, other than I know her like in person. I know her because I would go on these lives back when I first started, like, I don't know, 3 years ago. And she was just always there. And that's just how I know her. Thank you, Saya and Sarched. What is that, a typo? Nancy Dahl. Wish more kids had a dad who cared like you. There are good dads out there. I know there's some deadbeats, but there are some good deadbeats. There are some good dads out there. There's loads of good dads. Always you're amazing. Thank you. So I appreciate your existence, Caleb. Well, thank you. Let's get back to not talk about me. Let's get to talk about y'all. What did y'all do for New Year's? I'm at this. 42 minutes. I'm going to go an hour today. May run over just a hair, but I'm going to go about an hour. And tell me what y'all did. What are your dreams? What are your New Year's resolutions? Noro B. It's great how you care about your family more than yourself. That's the best thing about you. Well, thank you. That's what parents do. Good moms, good dads. That's what we're supposed to do. But thank you. I can understand that. My mom got cancer, and I was the one taking care of her despite the hurt and pain. Damn. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that day when I have to face that inevitable. Skylar Myers, thank you. Jessica, Little Texan, me too. My dad was an oil field worker and was never home. When he was asleep. Yeah, my dad, I mean, he tried. He provided for us. I mean, he really provided for us. I just wished I would have had more time. Again, I'm not going to harp on it. I'm going to choose to be thankful for what my dad did contribute to my life. And so yeah, but Oilfield's rough. It's really rough. You don't see a lot of feminists out in the fields doing what I do. In fact, you don't see any at all, any women at all. And that's not a sexist thing. It's just, it's a man's world out there. And everyone knows this world is going batshit crazy, and we can all see it. And I'm just one of those old schoolers. I'm going to stick to my guns. There is a difference between men and women. There are only two genders in my opinion. I'm not here to hate on anybody. I'm just saying that lines get blurred and people get confused, and they're being confused worse and worse. And never once have I ever worked with a female mechanic. Never once have I heard a woman say she wished she could be a mechanic. Never have I ever on the news seen a protest about women not having fair access to mechanics. I'm not saying there's no women mechanics. I'm not saying women wouldn't make good mechanics. I'm just saying there's not any where I've ever been. None, like at all. And again, that's not a slam to women, because There's lots of things that women do, like be a woman, that a man just can't do. In fact, I saw a comedian said that's actually my favorite part about a woman is the fact that she's not a man. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna get in trouble. I can already tell it. Somebody's like,
I used to support you, Caleb Everett. Now you just sound like a MAGA Trumper, and I hate you now.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, me. You know me. I'm always out there rooting for Trump. I'll never understand that. People get out of that left-right paradigm. I wish they would. Oh, Gamers Paradise 963. Being a good parent is the key to making a good parent. I suppose that's true. I don't know. I can think of examples both ways. People had a horrible upbringing. Their parents were addicts and terrible people and abusers, and they grew up to be great. And then I can think of plenty of people who, had it all together, had money, and they stayed married, and the kids wound up rebelling and fucking hating them because they made them go to church and do all the bullshit and wouldn't listen to their problems. And I don't know. I'm not saying you're wrong. That's something to ponder for sure. Holy mother of God, I'm so far behind. I'm so sorry. What time is it? I just got a new member. Lauren Kim became a YouTube member. Cool. Woohoo! I don't have very many members. I've got over 500,000 subscribers, and I've got maybe a dozen members. I don't even know. Well, Lauren Kim, thank you for becoming a member. I hope my little channel makes it worth your while. I tell this to people all the time. If any video you see of mine in the past, the old stuff, the new stuff, the old stuff where I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off, holding my camera up in the faces of assholes who are fucking with my kids, if you know somebody who can relate to that, they're going through some hard times, send that to them. If you've watched the newer stuff, the podcasts that I've did, I did a podcast like a real dedicated for, I don't know, 2 months, a month or two, 2 months. I don't say it's 2 months straight, where I was on Monday through Friday for 1 to 3 hours, talk about various topics. Maybe those are your top things. If you know somebody gets something out of that, send it to them. But Lauren Kim, thank you very much for being a new subscriber. I need more subscribers. Oh my goodness. Thank you for being an amazing father to your beautiful children. Wishing you a wonderful year. I got $10 from my new member, Lauren Kim. Thank you, Lauren. I tried to be. I screwed up a lot. I promise you that. I stayed drunk for 7 years. I'm very, very open about that. In fact, that's another thing. I've been documenting my journey, my sobriety journey. I don't talk about it much now because it's like been 2.5 years. But when I first quit, let's say I quit August 21st of 2020, when most of the rest of the world's becoming a bunch of fucking drunks because of the shutdowns, which I totally disagreed with at the time, and I still disagree with now. I got sober, and starting a week or maybe a month after that, my first month maybe sober, I started talking about my experiences, what my body is going through, what my cravings were and were not. And I've gotten into talking about why I am not a recovering alcoholic. I am fully recovered. So anyway, if you know anybody that would get any benefit out of that, send them those as well. I'm sorry I got behind y'all. I was spending too much time on one comment and getting off on my own tangents. 49, got about 10 minutes left. Samantha Lehman, I think I'm going to leave. It was nice chatting about Harry Potter. Happy New Year's. Everyone have a good night. Well, thank you very much, Samantha Lehman. Jared J. Becker, if you want, I will become a member. Yeah, hell yeah, I'll take as many members I can get. To be quite honest, I do love my job. My job pays very well for what it is. It's a very hard job, but I ain't gonna lie. If I can replace my income with this YouTube channel, you can bet your sweet little hiney I'll do it in a heartbeat. So, Jared J. Becker, if you want to become a member, it's been so long I haven't looked. I don't even remember what the pricing are. There's 2 or 3 or 4 different levels. If you want to become a member, hell yeah, I'd love it. It'd be great. Wish I had about 1,000 members or 10,000 members. Hell yeah. Imagine how much pressure I could really put on the family courts. I don't know. I can't really put much more pressure on because I pretty much don't give a crap about what they say anymore. Samantha Lehman. Oh, we already got. See, I guess that's how I get behind. Lauren Kim, I can definitely relate to that. Going through abuse with my daughter's father who left us when she was 1. Yikes. Makes you wonder why we ever chose who we chose when we chose them, which is particularly why I am a big advocate of not getting married young. And yes, I know your grandma's stories. They've been married for 65 years and going strong. I get it. It happens occasionally, but normally we don't. I mean, think about it, especially if you're my age. Looking back at these 22-year-olds we call kids these days. When you were 22, look back. Were you really ready when you're 20, 22, ready to say I do, to find the right one, the forever one? Hell no. Adler Manuel, Happy New Year. Man, I'm so sorry about this. Congratulations on your sobriety. That is amazing. Lauren Kim, it is amazing. This life is so much more fun being sober. I would drink to sleep. Well, first I'd drink because I was fucking depressed, and then I would drink to sleep after I wasn't quite depressed anymore. And then it was just a habit. And then I started getting old. My joints are swelling, my belly's swelling, and everything was just falling apart. I'm quite certain I would be dead if I had not quit drinking. Jessica, a little texting. See you, Dick. Thank you. Hope you feel better. Maybe talking to your doctor would help. I was just diagnosed with something that explains my mood changes. Yikes. Sorry to hear that. Saya Diakite, Caleb, I first subbed long ago because I related to you as a dad. Now I'm still here for you. Well, thank you very much. Christmas Lolly Bear. I might have answered this, or you might have answered this, but did Parker live the last of his years with his mom and stepdad? He just kind of emancipated himself, and he's about 16 and a half, 17. He gets big and strong-willed and physically big. There's only so much, especially a young boy, that my boys in particular, because they're all 6'1", 6 foot. Blaine 6'2", Parker and Hader 6'1". They get so big, you can't really do anything about it, even if you legally could. Christmas, Caleb, and I'll talk about his kids. They're all doing just fine. Okay, y'all are talking to each other here. Sarched. In the UK, it's currently 3:54 in the morning, and I'm just laid back enjoying the stream, eating some toast. That is such a British thing to say. 3:54 is 4:09. Yeah, you really are. Sarday's British too, and it's just a joke. She's British as fuck, and I tease her about it, and always enjoying some toast and a bit of tea. And then when I say it like that, is that how you really think we talk? Yeah, kinda. At 22, I was not ready. I got pregnant at 27, and even that was still too young. Hell yeah, it is. It's too young. Wait till your 30s to especially as nutty as this world is. I wholeheartedly agree. My kids are 20, they're 23, 21, 19, and 17. Knock on wood. Thank the gods. I pray to the gods I'm not made to be a grandpa anytime soon. I am not ready. I hope my kids aren't ready. I hope they don't. Again, the old ladies get so mad at me when I say, Caleb Leverett, John Caleb Leverett, you're loved. Don't you dare say that about your future grandbabies. I just love it when they do that. But it's not me hating my potential grandkids. I'd love them to death. It's just I am scared to death for my own children to go through what I went through and put my grandbabies through that crap. Miss Green, I struggle with a loved one who is an addict. First opiates, then alcohol. It's scary and cruel addiction. He's clean for months. Oh, this is one of the hardest, darkest times yet. Yeah, I'm a big fan of drugs in a certain sense, like LSD, acid, mushrooms. I don't really like pot, but I don't fuss at people. I know a lot of potheads. I don't fuss at people. It's just not my thing. But the bad drugs, the nasty drugs, the alcohol, and the opiates, and the what's the new one called? Fentanyl, that kind of stuff. They're all, to me, that and alcohol, it's all in the same group. It's all bunched into the same. I can't stand that. Just stay away from that stuff. And if you be careful getting involved with somebody who does it. Social people says on their dating profile or whatever, social drinker. Whoo, big red flag. Yeah, right. So, anyways, any advice for your 21-year-old self? Yeah, don't get married. Don't get married again, Caleb. You idiot. All right, kiddies, we're put up on a minute here, and I've got to make some phone. I can see my phone's buzzing. I've got to make some phone calls, but I like doing this. This is fun. I'm going to start doing this some more. Thanks so much to my new members, Laura and Kim, and I need some more members. You want to be a member? Let me know. If you enjoyed this, you enjoyed my other content, send it to your friends if you know anybody that could benefit from it, or just enjoy it. And I will see y'all on the flip side. Take care. Consider not hitting your cheerings. Bye.